Morning and welcome back to the channel. So we're just waiting for the irrigator to come in just over there. There's Dad, he's going down the field now. I'm staying here to make sure that turns off. And then I shall just walk down the field and we'll fold it up and move it. It is currently 6 o'clock Wednesday morning. And as you can see, the lovely field of spring barley has gone flat. Marvellous. Yeah, I think everyone's barley's gone flat. Must be one of them years, but we've had a lot of wind this year. It's yeah, been a bit of a nightmare really. There's not been a calm day until, well, only in not really early in the morning like now. Well, not really early in the morning, or real late in the evening. The rest of the time it's windy. Oh no! Hey, why do I always do that? Hey? Oh, I've got it on record. What a morning! I love mornings like this. Right, which one we got to go down? Miss this one, go down that one. Quite fortunate in a way where we don't have to fold the boom completely in on either a field, because there's a main drain both sides on the other field, drains both sides on the other field. There's a main drain this side and there's just a grass drive the other side of the field. But so when it gets to this end, we can just fold the two end sections in, pull it round like this. Otherwise it does take longer, all folding it completely in, moving it, and unfolding it back out again. So yeah, anyway, we got the combine out of the shed, out of hibernation yesterday, and I'll show you a bit about that later on when we get back to the yard. I think we'll do this and have a cup of coffee. Down here. might even get combining this week depending on the weather. It don't look too cracky, but like I say, we've got some winter barley to cut, so that's why we are going through the combine. We got it out the shed yesterday afternoon, and we've put, I went and got some more chains for it, some front chains. We put them on yesterday afternoon. I'll show you anyway when we get back to the yard. We'll do this. There's the new bit that's been fitted. Still leaks a little bit around, a little bit of weld just there. Dad's, we've even took it back to the yard, and Dad's welded it up as well as best he can. Yeah, it's just the fact that it's just an old machine, bless her. It'll do a season. Better than it was anyway. Now then, someone was laughing at me my Roman numerals, or made a comment about my Roman numerals on the irrigator, but it's quite easy to understand. You got really slow, medium, and super fast. So that's the irrigator Roman numerals explained. So the combine is out of hibernation. Look at her. Dad did a quality job when we put it away. She's gleaming. But just put the battery charger on it because she was a bit flat when we went to go start it. She had a bit of a flat tyre as well on this side. So pumped that up, and yeah, now I've just moved her into this shed to do a bit of servicing and do a bit of maintenance on it. So we've got all new filters for it. So got to put them on. Don't know whether I'm doing that or Dad's doing that today. I've got to fly around the field and get some trailers and that ready, because I might be cutting tomorrow, I don't know, depending on the weather. So I put these new chains on yesterday afternoon. So when I got them yesterday afternoon, put them on. These are the original bars. The old chains here, proper wore up. Dad's looped them up now, but they're just so much play on them, it was unreal. And we was about, what, an inch difference out in the old chains and the new chains. So it was a good job done yesterday afternoon putting them on. I have noticed the unloading auger belt, that's cracking, so I'm going to go and get a new one of that today. We did a lot to it last year, doing the concave and the rasp bars last year, and doing a few belts on it last year. So just a general, just a look over, because she's got a lot of combo on it to do. 15-foot header, TX62. We've got a lot of combo on it to do. So yeah, more than previous years, put it that way. So we're just going to have a little once over it. But like I say, I might be doing a bit of flailing, but I'll come back and do a bit of filming with Dad. Michael Agrimend should be turning up today. He messaged me at 6:30 this morning saying, is it alright if he come put this back together? I went and got the parts yesterday, picked them up. The The only thing is, we're going to have to use the old timing cover and make a gasket up for it, because it'd be a month's wait to get a new one of these, and we can't wait. We need a telehandler. We use it every day. We need to load lorries up with it, so we're going to just slap it back together with some new gasket sealant, and hopefully that cures it. The water pump, Michael went and tested water pump on another JCB, exactly the same as this on another farm. He said that gets hot as well, so I can't work out why it gets red hot, but you literally can't touch it. I don't know whether that's just a thing with JCB 526 water pumps. I ain't got a clue, but like I say in the last video, I don't know whether they just make parts more expensive and not so good nowadays. I don't know, but as long as we get it back together and she's not leaking water, we should be all right. But yeah, it's nearly time to awaken the beast. Yeah, she's beauty. Like I say, Dad cleaned it up well. We did a lot to it last year, so just doing the odd bits this year, standard, drop the engine oil out, bits and pieces like that. So yeah, we'll soon be there. We'll soon be there. That's what I was going to say. I cleaned the sheds out, well, the shed out that the winter barley's going in the other day, got the elevator in there and bits and pieces, so the shed is all ready. I had that fumigated, so there's no bugs or anything in there, so yeah, should be good to go. Right, okay, fast forward God knows how many hours. It's now, what, nearly 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Me and Dad have been working on the combine nearly all day. Michael, Suds, Agri-Men's been working on that. Telehandler's back together now. Can't remember whether I said, yeah, I did say about the timing cover. So he's got that back together, and me and Dad give her a service, change the filters. We've replaced a couple, one belt. Dad's also tightened a couple of belts up, greased up. Yeah, should be good to go. We went and checked the moisture on them 2 fields of barley that we got uptown that we drilled first. 16%. The weather don't look too cracky, but I mean, we just had a downpour of rain. It might dry tomorrow enough, even if it's about 15.5, it will come out about 16.5 through the combine. We have got a dryer. I know the weather don't look that great for next week neither. Do we cut it? Do we not? Don't know. Don't really know. But she's good to go. We've got to look through the header, so I'll hopefully film a bit more tomorrow. But yeah, glad we've done them chains the other day, and just glad we've gone through here, so if it does turn on to be nice weather, we can just hop on it and go. And really happy that Michael's come out and got that sorted. Anyway, fast forward another day. I'll tell you what, the cameraman round here is shocking. He can't keep up, But put it this way, I'm in a hoodie and a little gilet thing, and I don't think we'll be combining today, and I don't think we'll be combining for a few days, because look, irrigator, we picked it up this morning and took it back, brought it back to the yard, same as the boom. It absolutely hammered it down sort of 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock yesterday, and it sort of kept drizzling and spitting about since then, and then it's just come on all day today really. It's Friday now today. So we're pimping the combine up. Dad's got fed up of the, well, we'll go and have a look. I don't think we'll be combining today.
Yeah, well, at least we've got the radio fitted.
Yes, Pimp my combine. So we've fitted a radio, not that one, that was off another tractor. This radio into the combine, DAB and Bluetooth radio. Weren't the easiest of challenges, was it, Dad?
No, but we'll show you now how it works.
I've muted it.
I've got to get used to it.
You got fed up with listening to heart radio, didn't you?
Yeah.
So he's got
Absolute 80s.
absolute 80s, DAB, he can Bluetooth his phone, he can charge his phone up there as well. We were going to get new speakers, but
I've got it working.
we got it working now because they weren't not the best of speakers, but someone had been in there before and crimped a load of wires together.
But there was a CB radio in this side, so all the wiring's been mutilated, so we got it going.
Yeah, so we had to drill the roof, so she's not original anymore, and put the DAB, put the aerial through, and yeah, wet day jobs. So I don't think we'll be using this anytime soon. So while it's raining, while I've got a bit of time, I thought I'd show you what we've been up to past few days. We've concreted that. That's going to be dog pen. So we've got the boards and bits and pieces to go in there and do that. And we've got a bit more time in between the showers, I suppose. Like I say, we've been irrigating. It's horrible today. It really is horrible. Both sheds are all finished off. T6180's in here with a tray on, she's ready to go. That had a bit of wheat left in there, so obviously tip that up in here. Swept this shed out, this section of the shed out. Now then, this shed obviously used to be all in one, but the wind used to blow the rain underneath the door, and it used to run to the back of the shed and then go along the back there, and we always used to have damp corn along the back of the shed, which is not good. So we've had enough of that, we thought. Dad's come up with this idea, whether you can see it very well. So we chipped into the concrete and put a bar in there. It's not a scaffold pole, it's heavier than a scaffold pole. We used these for gates a few years ago, and we still had a couple left, so we sunk that into the floor, chipped the concrete up, put that in the floor, concreted to it, and there the water don't come in the shed. You can see it just comes in there, hits it, and hopefully it will go back out. And the same with yon side. This plate can be unbolted so we can get through to yon side, but it's in there now to start with, so we just got a little hatch. But you can see we ain't got no water in there, so which is good. Yeah, I think I've shown you all this, all cemented up and all painted, all ready to go. We had a salesman come round yesterday to have a chat with us about a few different things, food demonstrations, and he praised us up how well we've done this. And here's a picture of a wall that Dad made for that side. So yeah, that's a front wall to go that side, so we can elevate over the top of it and get some more oats in, get the crop in, because oats are quite bulky. So we'll soon fill probably one bay up. That's if they don't all fall on the floor and go flat, and yeah, with this weather. But this time last year I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning and went baling some barley straw, and that was the last of the barley straw. I went roll baling some barley because it was too hot in the middle of the day, so I had to get up in the morning and do it. Yeah, just shows you how different the weather is. Anyway, I'm going to leave this short video here. Sorry it's been a bit boring. I thought we might be cutting, but clearly not. We're going to do a few more jobs. Yeah, wet day jobs, can't beat it. We needed a bit of time really to get ready for harvest, but we're ready now and we're ready to go, and it's just, can't do nothing about the weather, I suppose. The prices for things are absolutely shocking. Barley's down at 130 pound a ton, I think 125 pound a ton. Wheat, everything, all the prices are down on its knees, and I can't understand why. But there you go. I'm not getting onto a rant. I'm not getting into that. No one wants to hear that. But yeah, sorry it's not been exciting, but thank you for watching. Combine's out the shed. Done a few bits and pieces to it. I know you haven't seen them, but yeah, we'll see what the next video brings. And yeah, keep watching, keep subscribing. Thank you very much, and we'll see you for the next one. See you later. Ta.